It's a sight that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First down, Justin Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
That one wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Chargers first down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Tackle made at the 12.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball carrier.
Devin McCourty brings him down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
For the Chargers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Greg. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
Newton to throw. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Newton. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Get that 180. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 56. Gun. 6 right there.
Newton throwing again. That's caught by Waller out left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Tighten up. Greg. 8.
Throwing again is Newton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, check Mike 46. 20. Check back. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. I'm coming for you, son. 46, boys. 46. Great. Pretty quiet. Let's go.
And that'll set them back 5. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st down, Chargers.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Los Angeles.
Herbert back to the air. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Brandon Copeland. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Third and long. It's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. His throw caught right around the 6. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
From 21 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And 11 at the 24-yard line.
On second down now. It's White. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On third down, a run from White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down, here's White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
36-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Newton. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Here's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And this one's high, but not very far. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You can't block me. You can't. Great. Watch 36 to my.
From the gun, here's Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running out of the gun with White. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, let's go. Express.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Express. 6. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
At the 24-yard line.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Herbert.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Devin McCourty on the tackle. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, Herbert. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Point conversion.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Defense wins championships, baby. 46 to Mike. Greg Green. Greg Green.
Now Newton on first down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Newton eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Newton escaping the pressure right. Throw caught here by Bird. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On first and 10, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
A good pickup there at 22. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll run. This is White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The end result, 21 yards. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Herbert now to throw. His throw incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First down.
Now Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now it's Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Winovich brought him down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And he missed it. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Charger drive about to get going. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part one, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries, or you just don't play well, or you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.